Hello, friends. This is Tehl Tanner here at Riverside Field, filling in for Bryce once again, taking a family weekend. And Yankton baseball going to be taking on Blair today in the second day of the annual Lewis and Clark Classic, the 19th annual Lewis and Clark Classic. Yankton split the day yesterday versus Norfolk and Omaha South, starting the day versus Norfolk in a 10-4 loss, and then avenging that loss in high-flying fashion with an 8-0 Mercy Rule victory over Omaha South that evening. Game did not start until near 9 o'clock. It was certainly a late game under the lights, but it was beautiful baseball weather, and it certainly was taken advantage of by Yankton post 12. We are going to go ahead and talk about that Omaha South game here in a little bit. We're going to take a quick 3-minute break here on KYNT. Want to welcome you in on 102.1 FM, AM 1450, across all of our streaming platforms. We are on YouTube, Roku, Box Dash, on our KYNT website, and there's many other places that you can find us and watch the game if you are not already. We're going to take that 3-minute break now and take a look at Omaha South when we come back. This is KYNT and KYNTV. Welcome back to Riverside Field. This is Tehl Tanner filling in for Bryce once again, and this is the Gerstner Oil pregame show. Gerstner Oil Company is the quality fuel provider of choice with tank wagon delivery on the farm services, as well as pumps available at Gerstner Oil on Highway 50 east of Yankton, or at the newly remodeled Triple Time Rudy's on Broadway in Yankton. Blair out on the field Warming up so far, Yankton was out just a few minutes ago. We do have the lineups. We're going to wait to go over those till a little bit closer to the start of the game. Right now, we are going to go ahead and take a look at the pregame interview brought to you by 1919 Root Beer. 1919 Root Beer, the creamiest full-bodied draft root beer available. Find 1919 Root Beer on tap at Charlie's Pizza or in mini kegs at Yankton Hy-Vee. That interview with Coach Drew Lawrence I had with him last night after the Mercy Rule victory over Omaha South. That will play now. Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball back at Riverside Field. I am Tehl Tanner, once again filling in for Bryce Ladwig today. That was head coach Drew Lawrence of Post 12 talking about the game yesterday. A little bit of a preview of the game today. One thing that he said that I would really like to reiterate to everybody in the Yankton side of the bracket of the 19th annual Lewis and Clark Classic is 1-1 after the first day. Norfolk beat Yankton. Yankton beat Omaha South. Omaha South beat Blair, and Blair beat Norfolk. So it is truly a wide open bracket, and today's morning games will determine where everybody plays. We'll go ahead and go through the schedule for today is how it'll look. Blair versus Yankton obviously about to tip off in little less than 15 minutes at 11:45. The winner of that game will advance to the site championship game at 6:30 p.m. The loser of the game that is about to take place will be in the third place game at 4:45 p.m. And the site champion will take on the winner of Omaha South and Norfolk, and then the loser will take on the loser of Omaha South and Norfolk at 4:45 p.m. And the loser of the game that is about to play will not move on to Sunday. So this is a very big game for Yankton. Every team in the Yankton bracket has to win out in order to advance to the championship round of the Lewis and Clark Classic on Sunday. Very big baseball upcoming, and it is going to be a whole lot of fun. Let's take a look at the vision of the game brought to you by Vision Real Estate. Vision Real Estate, where the focus is always on you. The vision of the game today is to play mistake-free baseball. That is something that the Yankton Post 12 did very well last night in their game against Omaha South. They did not make mistakes. They only gave up 2 hits and no runs, and they were able to mercy rule Omaha South in 5 innings, 8-0. That is something that this team is very capable of. It's not something that they've done all season long, but they showed last night that they can do it, and we'll see what they do against Blair here in about 10 minutes. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Stay with me. We're going to take another 3-minute break. When we come back, we're going to start getting into the setting of what's going on around Riverside Field today. This is KYNT and KYN-TV. Riverside Field, Yankton, Post 12 baseball. I am Tehl Tanner. Let's go ahead and take a look at the colors of the game going into this one. Yankton in the all whites today, which is what they wore yesterday as well, and I absolutely love these uniforms, as I have said multiple times. The red hats, the all white jerseys with the red numbers. There is no better jersey to wear in sports than all whites, and I will die on that hill. It just looks so good, the all whites. For Blair, they are wearing red, white, and blue striped tops with white bottoms, blue and white hats. We're going to go ahead and take a break now for the national anthem, back in 3 minutes. Back on the field, let's go over the umpires of the game, brought to you by the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. They are the law on the field and are brought to you by the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. And here is the first pitch, just high. That'll be a ball to start the day. Joe Goki pitching for Yankton. We're going to go over the Yankton outfield in just a moment, but that first pitch brought to you by American Foods Group. Second pitch incoming, hit right over to right field. Yankton could not get a hold of it and throw to first in time. He'll be safe. Base hit to start things off for Blair. Yankton's starting lineup, Joe Goki is pitching today. Him and Drew Reichen will switch positions. Drew will go to shortstop. Rugby Reichen at third, Dylan Prouty in right field, Connor Tykrow at first, Cody Oswald in center, Austin Wagner in left field. Jace McCorkle catching, Drew Reichen at shortstop once again, and Mac Reichen will be playing second. Nolan Osterhaus just got that hit for Blair and is standing on first. Bo Nielsen is batting currently. The starting lineups, once again, brought to you by First Chiropractic Center. Whole health with hands-on healing. Strike one on the first pitch. Now throwing to first. First baseman does lose it. Connor Tykrow could not get a hold of the throw from Joe Goki. Runner advances to second. Still the 0-1 count. Now a man on second in scoring position early. Yankton started out very fast yesterday in both games, going up 3-0 in the first inning in the first game. And in the second game against Omaha South, they go up 2-0 in the first, 6-0 after 2 innings. So we'll see how they start today. Starting fast has been a very big part of Yankton's Lewis and Clark tournament play. Goki gets the signal from McCorkle. Man on second, throws. It's going to be a hit right to first base. Connor Tykrow is going to pick it up and tag him out, but runner advances to third. 1 out. Nolan Osterhaus standing on third base, 90 feet away from putting a run on the board for Blair. Connor O'Neill, the catcher for Blair, now batting third in their lineup. Goki's first pitch, a strike. Just hit the outside corner. Second pitch incoming. Breaking ball is hit to left field. Left fielder does get under it. And runner goes for home. Going to be a play at the plate. Third baseman throws far too late. Didn't even throw. Thought about throwing, but it was far too late. Nolan Osterhaus runs in the first run of the day here at the Lewis and Clark Classic. 1-0 Blair. That is the first time in this tournament Yankton has given up a run in the first inning. First pitch just goes foul, just barely nicked the bottom of the bat and goes behind Caden Fletcher. Center fielder at bat. Strike one. That'll be another foul ball, strike two. Strike two with 2 outs, nobody on base. But damage is done, 1 run already scored. Goki throws. This one just outside, just missed the strike zone. Almost got him 1-2-3. Goki played well in yesterday's game, well enough that I named him the high V player of the game. And now pitching. And gets the punch out. 1-2-3 on the strikes. First strikeout of the game. And Yankton, the Yankton Bats are around the corner. This is KYNT, KYNTV. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Riverside Field 1-0. Blair leads the contest so far. The Yankton at bats coming. Let's go over Blair's outfield lineup. Nolan Osterhaus, the leadoff batter, is pitching. Bo Nielsen will be playing left field. Connor O'Neill at second, will be catching. Caden Fletcher in midfield. Excuse me, had a problem with the lineup. TJ Swaney now will be at third. Morgan Rump will be playing shortstop. Matthew Burns, right field. Tyler Anderson is fifth base, and Grayson Kay will be playing second. Yankton bats now on the way. The pitcher of this game, Joe Goki, versus the pitcher for Blair, Nolan Osterhaus. Pitcher versus pitcher incoming. First pitch for Osterhaus. Osterhaus on the way. Outside. Ball one. Goki gets a hold of the second pitch right to the center fielder, however, gets caught and one out. Goki gets a hold of the second pitch, but did not get quite enough under it to go over the head of the middle fielder. Ball one on the first pitch and second. Rugby Riken at bat for Yankton. Ball three. 3 bad pitches in a row. Osterhaus struggling here. 3-out pitch incoming. Ball 4. Rugby Riken gets on base. 1, 2, 3, 4 balls. He's on first. Dylan Prouty now up to bat. Osterhaus throws. First pitch. Prouty gets under it. Going to drop right below the right fielder. Prouty gets on first. And Riken will get all the way to third. Nice single for Prouty. Riken goes to third. Runners at the corners. Connor Tykrow up to bat. No out, or 1 out in the inning should be. After Joe Goki was caught out by the center fielder. Runner goes off first, off the ball pitch, and it will be a stolen base. Dylan Prouty got there. Osterhaus and Connor Tykrow battling. Tykrow swings through on the second pitch. 1-1 is the count. Ball 2. 2-1 is the count. Osterhaus gets the signal. Tykrow gets a hold of that one, going to right field, does stay fair. He's going to get on first, and a run will score for Yankton. Tie game 1-1. Prouty advances to third. Good hit for Connor Tykrow, an RBI single. Prouty on third. Yankton only 1 out, in good position to take the lead. First ball does not hit the inside corner. 1-0 is the count. Cody Oswald batting for Yankton. Oswald got a hold of that one. Might not stay fair. The third baseman getting underneath it, and he caught it. 2 outs for Yankton. Runners stayed on the bases wisely, so they will not have a chance at a double play. Austin Wagner, left field, now into bat. First pitch, another ball. Second pitch, ball as well. Tycro looking like he wanted to advance to second there and steal a base. Did not end up going for it. 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. Wild outside, and a runner goes. Catcher could not get a hold of it. Play at the plate, sliding through, and Dylan Prouty will score. 2-1 Yankton. Dylan Prouty got there just in time. Great read, realizing the ball got past the pitcher and instantly going away. Half a second later, he'd have been tagged out. So Rugby Riken and Dylan Prouty both touch home plate. Prouty with a single hit, and Riken was walked to start the inning. 2 outs on the board for Yankton. They lead 2-1. Austin Wagner got a hold of this pitch. The first baseman getting underneath it, and Blair will get out of the inning. But the damage has been done. 2-1, Yankton leads. We're going to be back in 60 seconds here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Two 2-1, Yankton leads. Joe Goki back to pitch for post 12. Up to bat now for Blair. Number 63, TJ Swaney, the first baseman. Goki's first pitch. Just a bit low, ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Outside as well, 2-0. Goki 2 bad pitches to start the inning. See if he can get that under control. Breaking ball is hit to left center. Both the center fielder and left fielder getting underneath it, and the center fielder makes the grab. Good job by Cody Oswald getting underneath that one. 1 out. Both Cody Oswald and Austin Wagner had a play on that. Good communication. Oswald in the outfield able to tell Wagner, hey, I've got it, and he did. Pitch 1 of the next at-bat goes foul. Morgan Rump at the plate. Oh, 1 count. Strike 2. Didn't even swing. Breaking ball from Goki. We'll put Morgan Rump in a bit of a hole. 0-2. 0-2 pitch incoming. This one's a ball. 1-2. Nobody on base. 1 out. Post 12 up 2-1 over Blair in the second day of the Lewis and Clark Classic. Foul ball once again. 1-2 is the count, or 1-2 count, and 1-2 is the score, actually. One-two pitch incoming, just nicked the bat. No, he's going to call strikeout. Joe Goki got the strikeout there. 2 outs. Yankton with a chance to go 1, 2, 3 and get their bats back on the field. Matthew Burns, the right fielder, now batting. Strike one. Goki breaking ball hits the outside corner. Got a hold of that one right to the shortstop. Throw to first. Going to be close. Connor Tykrow got him out. 1, 2, 3. Yankton gets out of the inning. Yankton at bats incoming. This is KYNT, KYNTV back in 60. Riverside Field, let's take a look at one of our sportscaster sponsors. Tired of renting or apartment living, ready to upgrade or own your own home? Call Terra Portillo with America's Best Realty to unlock the American dream. Yankton bats now at the plate. Jace McCorkle leading off the bottom of the second. McCorkle, the catcher for post 12. First pitch is a ball. Got a hold of that one. Going to go foul to right field, however. 1-1. Swinging through. Strike two. Jace McCorkle. Nolan Osterhaus pitching well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just goes foul. McCorkle stays alive. One-two pitch is a ball. Gets past the catcher. Gonna wait and get the ball real quick. Mac Reichen ran out and grabbed it. 1-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch, and a strikeout. Swinging through is Jace McCorkle. 1 out in the inning, Yankton. Nobody on base. Drew Reichen now up to bat. Reichen played extremely well last night pitching. Did only allowed 2 hits, was not a run as he pitched all 5 innings. First pitch is a ball from Osterhaus. Second pitch incoming, swinging through is Drew Reichen. Did not connect. Good breaking ball from Osterhaus. A smile on his face now. He's having fun out there. Osterhaus breaking ball inside, ball. 2-1 is the count. Reichen got under that one going to center field. The center fielder does get underneath it. 2 outs. Drew Reichen hits to center and gets out. Mac Reichen now at the plate. Reichen gets This one right to the shortstop, throwing to first. 1-2-3. Yankton does not get anything going in the bottom of the second. And we're going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, Yankton in the outfield. Joe Goki pitching once again. Back in 60 seconds on KYNT and KYN-TV. Post 12 baseball back at Riverside Field. 2-1 Yankton leads at the top of the third. Tyler Anderson now batting for Blair. First pitch is a hit, but not going to stay fair. Left fielder trying to get underneath it. Sliding, does not get a hold of it. He had a much better shot on that than I thought he was going to. He was moving to get under that. Austin Wagner, with a bit of a hustle play, just couldn't quite finish it. Foul ball on the first pitch. Oh, 2 is the count after 2 foul balls. Goki, third pitch of the at-bat. This one's going to be a hit to left field, and it's going to land. It's going to get to first, possibly to second. Left fielder throws to the shortstop, who then will try to give it to second well before Tyler Anderson was going to get there. So he's wisely going to stop and stay at first. A nice single for Anderson. Blair gets on base to start the third. Grayson Kay now batting, the second baseman for Blair. Throws to first, not in time. Nice leadoff for Anderson at first. Goki taking a look at him. Throws for a strike. 0-1 count. Goki is pitching fairly well so far in this one. Throws to first once again. First baseman can't get a hold of it. Tykro did not catch it, but fortunately it didn't go very far, so the runner was not able to advance. Attempt at a bunt goes foul. Count remains 0-2. Joe Goki has pitched 26 times, 80% strike percentage. A hit right to right field. Runners will advance. A single for Blair. On the 0-2 count, Grayson Kay got out of a hole. Runners on first and second, no outs in the top of the third. Blair with a man in scoring position. And they are now back at the top of the batting lineup. Nolan Osterhaus, the pitcher for Blair, who is also the leadoff hitter, is at the plate. Yankton could be in a bit of trouble. First pitch is a ball. Healthy leadoff for both runners. Gets a hold of this one. It's going to be an infield fly. The second baseman gets underneath it and gets a hold of it. Mac Reichen. Good job getting underneath that one and getting the out. One out for Yankton. Still runners on first and second. Bo Nielsen up to bat. Second in the lineup. We'll see what the call is. Just looked at his coach, got a signal. Let's see where he's going. This one in the dirt, controlled by the catcher. Ball one. The 1-0 pitch, incoming. Runners are waiting. This one goes out to center field. Runners will advance. Might even try going home. Yes, they get the signal. And he's going to be thrown out at home. Perfect throw from center fielder going all the way down to Jace McCorkle. Had to move to his left to get the pass, but got it under control and got the tag out. 2 outs. Still runners on first and second, however, as the batter did get on first. Connor O'Neill batting. Goki throws. Strike one. A 1 pitch incoming. This one goes right to the third baseman. There's going to be a man right in line, and he decides to throw to second, and over the head of the second baseman. Another play at the plate, going to be too high. A run will score for Blair. 2-2 now is the score. Runners on first and second remain after another single. The read from the third baseman, Rugby Reichen. He got it, controlled the hit, and did not tag the runner that was running in front of him. Maybe didn't think he was going to get there in time, so throws to second, but overthrows the second baseman. An error on Yankton's part, their second of the game. Pitch in the dirt, ball one. Goki trying to get out of the inning. 1 run has been given up. Foul ball. 1-1. One pitch incoming. Swinging through. Strike two. 1-2 count. Big thank you to our sportscaster sponsors, footwear experts since 1915. Boston Shoes to Boots carries high-quality work boots, casual, athletic, and dress shoes for men and women. Located 3rd and Broadway, or BostonShoesToBoots.com. 1-2 pitch incoming. Does get a hold of it. Will stay fair. Not stay fair. No, I didn't think so, but a little bit of a late call. 1-2. The count remains. Went right up the left field line, just about 2 feet to the left of third base. One, two with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. This one hit to left field. Left fielder gets a hold of it after one bounce, throwing to home. Another play at the plate. Not going to be in time. Another run scores for Blair. 3-2. They take the lead. Still 2 outs for Yankton. Yankton just can't get out of the inning. Now runners at the corners. The one on first advanced to third, and a single. RBI single for Blair. Another big thank you to our sportscaster sponsors, Becker Body Shop, located at 1702 Broadway, a proud supporter of Yankton baseball. Goki with runners at the corners, throws, strike one. Swinging through is TJ Swaney. You could give your people Culligan Water, who is proud to support Yankton baseball. Oh, 1 count, 2 outs. Goki getting a signal from manager Drew Lawrence. Let's see what it is. Goki gets the call. Throws, runner goes to second, and a pop fly over to right field is going to stay fair. Right fielder does not get a hold of it. 1 run will score, possibly 2. Going to be close, but no dice. 2 runs will score. Jace McCorkle had to move a few steps to his right in order to catch the throw and was out of position to make the tag. Should make the score 5-2. Blair starting to take a lead. Yankton cannot get out of the inning. 4 runs allowed in the top of the third alone. Runner on second. This is another base hit. Going to be throwing to first. Yankton might be able to get out of this. Connor Tykrow makes the catch. 3 outs. Yankton gets out. 4 runs allowed. The damage was done. 5-2. Blair has taken the lead. Yankton at-bats upcoming when we come back. This is KYNT, KYNTV. Back at Riverside Field, Yankton got out of that last inning after allowing 4 hits. Oh, and I've got a friend up in the booth, a nice little wasp buzzing around my head. That's fun. Anyway, he goes out the window, and we're going to play some baseball. First up to bat, we are at the top of the batting rotation for Yankton, Joe Goki. First pitch, low and outside. It's a ball. Second pitch, Goki thought about swinging, but wisely does not. Another ball, 2-0. Nolan Osterhaus, the pitcher for Blair. This one's a strike, 2-1. It just hit the corner. Ball 3, 3-1 is the count. Osterhaus, 1 away from walking. He walked Rugby Riken back in the first, now at the bottom of the third. And he's going to walk Joe Goki as well. Goki gets on first after 4 balls. Another big thank you to our sportscaster sponsors and Edward Jones. Contact any of the 4 Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. Jared Iberol, Stacy Hubert, Devin Anderson, and Chris Marlowe. Additional information available at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPCs. Proud to support YHS Sports. As we're talking, Joe Goki steals second, gets there just in time. 0-1 count. Second pitch is a ball. 1-1, but now a runner in scoring position after Goki takes second. Goki wanting to go to third after another ball pitch. 2-1, he decides to go back to first. Or to second, excuse me. Goki wanting to take third once again. Another ball. 3-1. Great job by the catcher, Connor O'Neill, getting control of these balls and staring Goki down, daring him to run to third. Another pitch, another ball. He's going to walk the second batter in the inning. Rugby Riken will get on first. 2 up and 2 walked. Nolan Osterhaus struggling in the in the bottom of the third. Osterhaus pitching to Dylan Prouty, who is showing bunt. Prouty tries to bunt, and it's foul. I love the strategy here, though. Runners on first and second, you're down 3. Have Prouty bunt, and then Connor Tykrow, who can be a very big hitter, will be up to bat. If this is done well, it could be very big for post 12. After the foul ball, 0-1 count. Prouty swings through on this one. Throw to third. Going to be tagging out Joe Goki. The third baseman got control of that and instantly swung his arm and was able to get the tag out. Rugby Riken does advance to second, however, even though Goki is out. So a runner still in scoring position. Dylan Prouty. 0-2 count. 0-2 pitch incoming. Hits it on the ground right to the first baseman. He's going to throw to third. He's going to have Rugby Riken in between second and third. They're going to throw to second and tag him out. And that is going to be 2 outs. Prouty does get on base, however. Good read from pitcher Nolan Osterhaus, realizing that he was only going to be able to get one of Riken and Prouty, and makes the decision to go for the guy that is closer to scoring. Throws right to third. He thought about it for a second, throwing to first or third, and he goes third. Good choice. 2 outs in the inning, 1 away. Prouty on first. Connor Tykrow now batting. First pitch is a strike, swings through way outside. Still swings through. As soon as he finished swinging, you could see the body language. He knew that he shouldn't have swung on that one. 0-1 pitch incoming. Got a hold of it, but it's foul. Big thank you to Elwood Family Dental Care, where they take care of the entire family and are always welcoming new patients. Bottom of the third, 5-2. Blair leads Yankton post 12. A ball pitch is wild, gets away from the catcher, and Prouty will advance to second. Now a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Tykrow with a 1-2 count is batting. A ball on the pitch, 2-2. Prouty leading off of second. A healthy lead being eyed by the pitcher. Here comes a 2-2 count. Swinging through and being punched out is Connor Tykrow. That's going to do it for the third inning. Fourth inning coming up. Yankton will be in the outfield. This is KYNT and KYN-TV. Top of the fourth, Yankton is trailing Blair 5-2. Now at bat for Blair, number 21, Matthew Burns, the right fielder. Burns hits this one foul. First baseman trying to get under it. And he does, makes the catch. Clear over on the right side. Connor Tycrow got underneath it. 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Yankton has been kind of shooting themselves in the foot in this game. Only 3 hits allowed through the first 3 innings, but 5 runs because they have had 2 big errors. Goki pitching. Strike 1. Breaking ball. Just got in. This one gets right past both the shortstop and the third baseman to left field. Going to be a nice single for Tyler Anderson of Blair. And Blair is on base with 1 out. Big thank you to H&R Block, not just for tax season, locally owned and offering bookkeeping, payroll, and business and tax services. Call H&R Block today. Goki with a man on first and 1 out. Now pitching. We're at the bottom of the Blair lineup. Grayson Kay is batting 9th. Ball on the first pitch. Now throws to first. Tycrow unable to tag him out just in time. 1-0. Still 1 out. Still a man on first. Big hit over to center field. The center fielder barely needing to move, getting right underneath it. Easy catch. Easy out. 2 outs, man on first, and we are now back at the top of the batting lineup for Blair. Nolan Osterhaus started off the game, is now up to bat. Goki throws, runner stays at first, and a strike call. Goki eyeing the man on first, but throws. Swinging through, but this one's a ball, and it will not be controlled by the catcher. Runner advances to second. Jace McCorkle just couldn't quite get control of that ball. Or actually, and it will be a strike because he swung through, but not a good throw. Went past the catcher. Runner advances to second. Goki throwing the 0-2 pitch. Miss a ball. 1-2 with 2 outs. After giving up 4 runs in the top of the third, Yankton can get out of this inning without giving up a run with a punch out here. This one hit foul, but the third baseman trying to get under it does not quite get there. Rugby Riken, all the props to him for the hustle getting out there. Just couldn't quite get there in time. Nolan Osterhaus pitching this game, starting pitcher for Blair as well as their leadoff batter in a 1-2 count. Pitch incoming, gets a hold of it, right to the shortstop, throwing to first. Well over the head of Connor Tycrow. Another error on Yankton, and another run will score. Number 3, Tyler Anderson, touches home plate. Nolan Osterhaus. A hit that should have been an out, turns error on Yankton's part, and will go to second. We talked about it just a few minutes ago. Yankton has been shooting themselves in the foot with the errors. Only a few hits allowed, but they have been getting, or now 7 hits allowed because the third inning was 4 runs and lots of hits, but Yankton has been committing error after error after error, 3 of them. Goki Checking the man on second. Two outs. First pitch is a ball. One out count. Healthy lead for the man on second and a hit to right field. Another run may score. Connor Tycrow is going to throw to home plate. Not in time. Jace McCorkle was unable to get there just in time. Another run scores, and that will make the score 7-2 in the top of the fourth. Post 12 struggling in the last 2 innings after a great start to the game, giving up 6 runs in the top of the third and fourth total. Goki with 2 outs and a man on first. It's a foul ball right back towards me into the net. Connor O'Neill batting for Blair. Big thank you to J&H Cleaning. Whenever you need cleaned, call J&H Cleaning or stop in at 601 Burleigh Street. J&H Cleaning is proud to support Yankton baseball. A little bit of a break in the action. Connor O'Neill taking a step back and practicing some swings. 1-1 is the count. With 2 outs, man on second. Swinging through, strike 2. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. 1-2 is the count. 2 outs, 1 man on second. Goki throws. Foul ball, count remains. Goki with the 1-2 pitch. This one goes right to third base, diving for it and unable to get it is Rugby Riken. Third, the left outfielder throwing over to second. Another run will score, an RBI single for Connor O'Neill. Number 22, Bo Nielsen, is going to run in from second, making the score 8-2. This one getting out of hand quickly for Yankton. Goki throws to first, gets past Connor Tycrow, and a runner advance will get to second, possibly to third. Tycrow picking it up, does not get a hold of it, can't throw to third in time, just going to throw back to the pitcher. Tried to pick it up barehanded without the glove and ended up dropping it, fumbled it quickly, and runner goes to third. 2 outs. A little bit of a mound visit. They're going to come in and try and refocus. Coach Drew Lawrence is going to go have a word with his infield. Mound visits brought to you by Thrivent Financial. Sometimes life and finances are a giant puzzle. Let Gavin help you put that puzzle together. Big thank you to Explorers Credit Union. Wherever you want your financial journey to take you, Explorers Credit Union is here to help with a vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. Aztec is the new name of Kohlberg Pioneer. Aztec has immediate openings for production positions and benefits start on day 1. Apply online at aztecindustries.com. Drew Lawrence said his piece. Mound visit over. Goki continues to pitch. And I do not see anybody warming up yet, so Goki looks like he will finish the inning and probably stay. Two outs, man on third. 8-2, Blair leads. First pitch is a strike. Drew Lawrence probably just telling Goki to remember who he is and what he can do, because he is a very good pitcher. He's just got to focus, get the batter out. This pitch a ball. 1-1 count, 2 outs. One pitch in the dirt, 2-1. Goki throws, 2-1. This one going to be hit to left field. Another run will score. Cotter O'Neill touches home plate, an RBI single for Caden Fletcher. 9-2 is now the score, and now we're in the same territory we were in last night in terms of the mercy rule in this play. However, it is the opposite side. As it was last night, it was leading by 8 runs by the bottom of the 5th, 12 by the end of the 4th. So still some work to do for Blair in order to get there, but 1 run away from ending it next inning if Yankton does not get any runs in their next at-bat. 0-1 is the count for this at-bat. This one goes to the shortstop, going to throw to second. Yankton touches the base and gets out of the inning. 3 outs. Damage was 4 runs in the 4th, 4 runs in the 3rd. 9-2 is the score. Yankton post 12 trails in the Lewis and Clark Classic. We'll be back in 60 seconds on KYNT and KYN-TV. During the break, I moved some of my equipment into the shade. It is getting hot here in Yankton. Currently 81 degrees, a light breeze, high of 88 today. So it is going to get a little bit warmer this afternoon, especially for the afternoon games Yankton and Blair will both be playing. Yankton at bats now here. Cody Oswald first up. Oswald hits it right to first base, caught out by the first baseman. 1 out for Yankton. TJ Swaney, good instincts, getting right under that one. It was a line drive to first base, and he just stuck his left hand out and brought it in. Nolan Osterhaus pitching. Austin Wagner at the plate. Ball 1. Wagner got this one going back very far, almost to the fence, and it will be caught while running back and turning as he's running by the center fielder. Very good play, keeping the eye on the ball, twisting the body, and stretching out and getting that. 2 outs for Yankton. Caden Fletcher, center fielder for Blair, was able to make that play. Osterhaus, this one this one hit line drive past third base. Third baseman dives for it, does not get there in time. Left fielder throws it into second. A single for Yankton, a man on base with 2 outs. Think Larson Carpet for all your flooring needs. From carpet to vinyl, tile, laminate, or wood, let the personal and professional staff at Larson Carpet help you at 208 Walnut in the Meridian District. Drew Reichen now at bat. Mac Reichen on deck. 2 outs. 1-0 is the count. 1-1 after a foul. Osterhaus throws the 1-1. Almost hits Drew Reichen. 2-1. Wagner on first. Reichen batting. Reichen got a hold of that one. Line drive out to right field. The right fielder does not get a hold of it. Runners advance. Now a runner will be on second and first. Excuse me, I believe that is Tristan Redmond in to run the bases for Austin Wagner. Redmond now on second and Reichen on first. 2 outs in the inning, bottom of the 4th. Foul ball on the first pitch, Mac Reichen. 0-1. Strike 2. Breaking ball gets inside. 0-2 count with 2 outs. Osterhaus throws. Swinging through. Does stay fair. Good hit for Yankton and a possible run incoming. Throw to home. Does not get there in time. Yankton gets a run. Tristan Redmond, the courtesy runner for the catcher, or for Austin Wagner, I believe, gets home. 9-3 is now the score. Yankton gets a run in the bottom of the 4th. Now men on the corners with 2 outs in the inning. Back at the top of the lineup, Joe Goki, the leadoff hitter for Yankton, at the plate. Certainly could use a big hit right now. Post 12 would very much enjoy that. Osterhaus throws. Runner goes to second. Going to be a play at second base and safe. Stolen base. Mac Reichen. Grayson Kay, the second baseman for Blair, got the pitch, tried to get the tag, just was about a half second too late. Tried to get the tag, excuse me. Now runners on second and third. 2-1 is the count. Goki batting. 3-1 now, another ball. 3-1 count, runners on second and third. Yankton with a real good chance to claw their way back into this game. And Joe Goki will be walked. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Rugby Reichen now at the plate. Big chance for Yankton right here. They already have 1 run in the inning. And what a swing this could turn out to be with a big hit here. The hit goes to third base. Going to be a play at first. And they got him. Blair gets out of the inning. Yankton leaves 3 men on base. Not what they were trying to do, but there's still a whole lot of baseball left to be played. We'll be back in 60 seconds for the top of the 5th. This is KYNT and KYNTV. Yankton Post 12 baseball back out. Joe Goki pitching for Yankton. First pitch, showing bunt, is Morgan Rump of Blair. Foul ball. Midwest Insurance Agency, a local independent insurance agency offering insurance from a local South Dakota company. Midwest Insurance Agency is located just east of the Yankton Bowl. Big thank you to our sportscaster sponsors. The 0-1 pitch is hit out, line drive to right field, just over the head of the first baseman. Throwing to second, and he is going to be safe. Gets there just in time. A two-run base hit, or a two-base hit. Two bases for Morgan Rump there. He stands on second, no outs in the inning. Matthew Burns, or excuse me, that is going to be Kenton Lippincott. Kenton Lippincott into bat now. 9-3, Blair leads it, top of the fifth. Lippincott warming up. Here comes the pitch. This one hit out to right field. Not going to be fair. Right fielder did not have a play on that. 0-1. Foul ball. Big thank you to SignTech. See them for all your signage needs, from vinyl banners to illuminated and digital signage, including sales, service, and installation. SignTech, East Highway 50, Yankton. Goki, here's the pitch with the 0-1. Attempt at a bunt, misses entirely. 0-2 is now the count. Lippincott shaking his head at that one, knew he should have got a hold of it. Goki with an 0-2 count, no outs in the inning. Throws a ball, this one high. Steve Slowey and Slowey Construction proudly support Yankton baseball. Thank you to Slowey Construction. 1-2 count. Goki throws, this one inside, another ball, 2-2. Runner still on second. Goki throwing once again, this one high and inside, another ball, 3-2. 3 balls in a row after 2 strikes to start off the at-bat. Full count. No outs, runner on second. 9-3, Yankton trails. Strike 3, got him out. Well done, Joe Goki, getting the first out in the top of the 5th. Runner still on second. And a punch out for the pitcher. Tyler Anderson now batting for Blair. First pitch is hit. Going to be high infield on the left side. The shortstop is going to get right underneath it. Drew Reichen, who pitched last night so effectively, got under that one. 2 outs. Kevin Sarda, Farmers Insurance, proud to support Yankton baseball. Give him a call today to see if he can save you some money. Kevin Sarda, Farmers Insurance. First pitch of the at-bat, another ball. Grayson Kay, the second baseman for Blair. 1-0 count, 2 outs, man on second. Kay got a hold of that one right to the shortstop, going to throw to first. Connor Tycrow leaning off of first and misses. Another run will score. Connor Tycrow could not control it. The man on second gets home. 10-3, Blair leads. Number 8, Nolan Osterhaus, back into bat. Goki with the ball on the first pitch. Man on first base. 10-3 is the score. Blair leads. We are in the top of the 5th. This one hit deep into center field. Center fielder trying to get under it, and does. 3 outs. Yankton gets out of the inning with Cody Oswald making the catch. This is KYNT, KYNTV, back in 60 seconds for Yankton at bats. Back at Riverside Field, this is Tehl Tanner filling in for Bryce Ladwig today, taking a family weekend, which is always good to do. Take your breaks so you don't get burned out. Always good to spend some time with the family. Dylan Prouty will be batting first for Yankton in the bottom of the 5th. We've talked about it in the pregame. We're going to talk about it again. The Yankton area for Lewis and Clark Classic is extremely close. Everyone is 1-1 after the first day, so both of the 2 early games today will decide the site championship game. The winners of the 2 early games will go there. Nolan Anderson. First pitch hits the outside corner. 0-1 count. Dylan Prouty batting. Second pitch, Prouty got a hold of it. That one's going to be foul. The outfielder will not be able to get there in time. It's going to fall. Osterhaus pitches. This one hit the left field just past the third baseman. Prouty's going to get on first. Left fielder gets a hold of it and prevents him from getting to second. Good hit from Dylan Prouty to start off the 5th. Yankton trails by 7 in a hole in a very impactful game. If they were to lose this game, they would then be playing for 3rd place in their region game in Yankton, and they would not be able to play on Sunday. Winner of this game goes to the region championship or the site championship today. Strike 2, Connor Tycrow on a foul ball. 0-2 count. Prouty on first. No outs in the inning. Tycrow got a hold of that one, going right to the shortstop, throwing to second. Got him on second, going to first, and he's safe on first. That could have been a double play. Prouty out at second. Tycrow was able to hustle just fast enough to get there at first. Well done from Connor Tycrow. Prouty does not get there. 1 out in the inning. Cody Oswald now batting. Oswald hits it over to first base. Going to throw to second. They've got Connor Tycrow, and they do not get anybody on first base to throw there, does Blair. So Cody Oswald will be safe on first, but Connor Tycrow, same story as what just happened. A hit was controlled in the infield, runner out at second, runner safe at first. So just switch out the personnel out there with 2 outs now. Cody Oswald on first and Austin Wagner batting. Throwing to first is the catcher. Cody Oswald had a big lead, but he was able to get back just in time. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch over the head of of Austin Wagner. Wagner just ducked down a bit and avoided getting hit. 1-1 count. 1-1 throw. Another ball. 2-1. Two-one count. Runner goes, but a foul ball. Oswald goes back to first after the foul. 2-2 count now. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. This is another foul. Wagner has fouled the last 2 balls. Two-two pitch incoming. Runner thinking about it, and it's dropped by the catcher. Throwing to first. Easy out. And that makes 3. Quick throw over to first from the catcher does get the runner out, and that will do it for the 5th inning. We go to the 6th. 10-3, Blair leads. Yankton will be pitching. This is KYNT, KYN-TV. Ten to 3, Blair leads over Yankton in the second day of the 19th annual Lewis and Clark Classic. We are in the Yankton region, and everyone is 1-1 after the first day. Very big site games today. This one, the winner of this one will go to the site championship game played at 6:30. The loser will go to the third place game that will be about 4:45 or after the Norfolk versus Omaha South game concludes. Pitching chains for Yankton in the top of the 6th. Tristan Redman now on the mound for post 12. First throw is a strike. Second throw incoming. Swinging through and got a hold of it right over to the second baseman. Throws to first. Got him out. One out to start the 6th. Redmond pitching. This one hit. High foul ball. Going to be well outside the reach of Dylan Prouty. He thought he had a chance on it, but it was just over the fence. Couldn't quite reach it. Didn't want to run into the fence. Don't want to risk getting hurt there. Prouty now on first, where he is playing. Redmond's pitch. This one will go right to Prouty on first. He's just going to pick it up and run over and tag first base. 2 outs. Yankton goes 1-2. Third batter incoming. It is number 10, Caden Fletcher, the center fielder. Caden Fletcher made a... Oh, no, that is... Yes, that is Caden Fletcher. He made an extremely athletic play, I believe, in the 3rd running backwards, turning as he went to catch the ball. He was running to his left, turned to his right, and caught it as he was turning in a very long ball, a ball that probably went about 340. It was right near the fence. Ball one on the first pitch, and a foul ball now on the second. Tristan Redmond on the mound. Jace McCorkle still catching. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Redmond's pitch, another ball, 2-1. Two-one pitch incoming. This one hit to left field, will not stay fair. 2-2 count after the foul ball. A little bit of a break as Caden Fletcher takes a couple of steps back. The umpire goes over to talk to Coach Drew Lawrence for just a moment. Redmond's pitch incoming now, right to the shortstop. Joe Goki makes the catch, just takes one step to his left and gets the third out. Yankton does not allow anything in the top of the sixth. We go to Yankton at bats in the bottom of the sixth. This is KYNT, KYNTV. Starting to warm up here at Riverside Field. Currently 82 degrees. I just moved my laptop out of the sun. I think it was starting to get heat stroke out here. It is just burning up. So we're going to move that into the shade for a little bit. The rest of my equipment already in the shade because I am a smart person sometimes. Okay, rarely. But you know what? I was smart enough to move some of my stuff to the shade early in the day. Yankton back to the game. Yankton does trail 10-3 to Blair. We are in the bottom of the sixth. Connor Tykrow at the mound. First bat. Swinging through, 2-1 count. Another strike. Tykrow does not swing at that one. Just got in the outside corner. 2-2. Strike three. Punch out to start the inning for Blair. Nolan Osterhaus is pitching very well in this one. Next up in the lineup, Drew Reichen. Excuse me, that might have been Jace McCorkle that was just batting. Reichen hits this one to center field. Center fielder diving for it and makes the catch. Diving catch from the center fielder. We've said his name a couple of times. Caden Fletcher has been allowing nothing out in the outfield there. Mac Reichen now at bat. Strike one on the first throw. 0-1 throw incoming. Swings through and another strike. 0-2 count with 2 outs. We are in the bottom of the 6th. 10-3 Blair leads. This one too far inside. 1-2 is the count. Big hit to center field once again. That will be reeled in by the center fielder. Yankton goes 1-2-3, and that will do it for the inning. Let's hear from a few of our sportscaster sponsors. Yankton Computer and Network Services, offering computer sales and repair, whole home Wi-Fi, home security systems, networking, remote support, and more. Your local computer specialists. Proud to support Yankton Baseball. And One Office Solution, the one source for all your office products, including copiers, furniture, and office supplies. One Office Solution, located next to Pizza Ranch on Broadway in Yankton. And H&H Roofing. They're a locally owned and family-operated business. Call H&H Roofing for free inspections and free estimates because they've got you covered. Licensed, bonded, insured. 605-851-1472. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break this time, only 30 seconds. We're going to be back here in 30 seconds on KYNT and KYN-TV. Yankton Post 12 baseball 10-3. Yankton trails to Blair. We are in the top of the 7th. Tristan Redmond on the mound for Yankton. Joe Goki started off the game. Redmond comes in to relieve. Redmond's first pitch of the at-bat. Strike one, just hits the outside corner. Good breaking ball. 0-1 pitch incoming. This one high, ball one. 1-1 is the count. One pitch is 2-1 now. Another high inside ball. Blair has been playing very well in this one and batting extremely well. 11 hits in the first 6 innings. This one a strike from Redmond, right inside. 2-2 pitch incoming, swinging through and a punch out. Tristan Redmond got him. 1 out in the inning. That was number 11, Eli Morgan. That was just struck out. Now in number 7, Morgan Rump. Shortstop. First pitch, strike one. Got inside. 0-1 count, 1 out. This one is hit, gets right past the third baseman, dove for it in the infield, but it will go to the left fielder. Single base hit for Blair. Morgan Rump gets on first. Cricket Wireless is proud to support all local athletes and wish the best of luck to Yankton this season. 1 out, top of the 7th, 10-3, Blair leads. Next up on the schedule, Norfolk versus Omaha South will take place right after this game. First pitch from Redmond. Just nicked the bat. Was not able to be caught by the catcher, but was controlled. Strike one. Oh, 1 pitch incoming from Redmond. Strike two. That one breaking ball on the outside corner. Redmond with an 0-2 count. 1 out and 1 man on base. The winner of this game will advance to the site championship game tonight at 6:30 p.m. This one line drive out to left field, gets past the third baseman, and runners will advance. Runner on second and first, a single. Yankton playing with the ball in the outfield there, but nobody advances. Runners on first and second, 1 out. First pitch. Ball 1. Ball 2. 2-0 count. 2 men on base. Foul ball on the hit. 2-1 now. As I said, winner of this game advances to the site championship game. The winner of the site championship will then play Sunday versus the champion of the Hardington site. Yankton versus Hardington on Sunday at 11 a.m. Then the Vermilion versus Crofton at 1:15. Another foul ball. That'll be strike 2. Then the winner of those 2 site championship games will meet in the 3:30 championship game on Sunday. The loser of the game being played right now between Blair and Yankton will play again at 4:45 for the third place game. That is today. Redmond eyeing the man on second. Now throws, swinging through, another punch out. Redmond gets 2 in the inning. Now 2 outs. Man on first and second still. Redmond's first pitch, strike 1. Number 51, Nathan Wagner, if I'm pronouncing that name wrong, I apologize. Wagner at bat. 0-1 count after the strike. This one, pop fly. The catcher might have a play on it. Going all the way to the net, just past the net, ran into the backstop there is the catcher. Looks like a little bit of pain, but got up and is walking it off. Jace McCorkle made a all-effort play there, just was not able to get it. Might have hurt his left knee a little bit. Looks like he's favoring that knee a little bit. Coach Drew Lawrence comes out to speak with him for a minute. This break in the action brought to you by Graham Tire. If you notice issues with your vehicle, don't hesitate to call the service experts at Graham Tire. They'll get you in quickly, diagnose your problem, and get you repaired and back on the road because they do more than sell tires. Graham Tire of Yankton, your auto service and tire store next door. Redmond with the 0-2 count, throwing. Hitting it and going deep down center field and being caught out. Yankton gets out of the inning. Does not allow a run once again. They have not allowed a run since the 5th when they only allowed 1 run. That is going to do it for the top of the 7th. I have a little wasp friend once again. We're going to take a quick break. Back in 60 seconds. KYNT, KYNTV. Riverside Field, Blair is 3 outs away from advancing to the site championship game. They lead 10-3 over Yankton, post 12. I am Tehl Tanner, filling in for Bryce Ladwig today, the voice of Yankton Athletics. He's having a family day, which is always good. Joe Goki, top of the lineup for Yankton Bats. He hits this one foul to the right field. Cannot stay fair. 0-1 count. Goki started this game off pitching, gave up a few runs, but now batting, gets a hold of it, and is controlled by the third baseman and thrown out at first. Very close play. Goki almost got there, but good hustle from Blair and they're able to get him at first. Rugby Riken now at bat. 2 outs, and Yankton would fall in this game. First pitch outside, ball 1. 1 out. Swinging through, strike, 1-1. Nolan Osterhaus has pitched an extremely good game so far in this one. 2-1 is the count. Osterhaus only allowing 6 hits through 6 innings, 3 runs total. Blair has not committed an error yet. Ball 3. 3-1 count, 1 out for Yankton. This one in the dirt, another ball. Rugby Riken will be walked, and he goes to first. Dylan Prouty now into bat. Are you looking for professional and caring customer service from your insurance agent? Then make the switch to Missouri River Associates in Yankton. Big thank you to our sportscaster sponsors, as always. 1 out in the inning. Here's the pitch from Osterhaus. Foul ball off the bat of Prouty. Oh, 1 count. Another foul. Make it 0-2. Quick break. Prouty back on the plate. 0-2 count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Prouty hits it to center field. Trying to get under it is the center fielder, and he does. Makes the catch once again. That guy has been absolutely everywhere for Blair. That is Caden Fletcher once again. Yankton has been hitting it to center field a lot in this game, and he has just made catch after catch, including a diving one just a little bit ago. Carson Hawk for Yankton hitting this one. This is a pop fly infield. The catcher has a chance at it. Catcher does not make the catch, just to his left. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. 1 more out would do it. That would have done it for the game. Excuse me, that is not. Or that is, yes, excuse me, that is Carson Hawk batting. 0-1 count, 2 outs. Strike 2, breaking ball gets in. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Yankton in high danger of falling. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Outside of the net. Man on first. Hawk batting. This is a ball. 1-2 count. Nolan Osterhaus knows he needs 1 more strike to end this game. Here's a pitch, swinging through. Carson Hawk strikes out, and that is going to do it for this one. Yankton post 12 falls to Blair in day 2 of the Lewis and Clark in the Lewis and Clark tournament. And that is going to do it for this one. We will take a quick break. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on Riverfront Sports for the start of the post-game show. We will talk to head coach Drew Lawrence in just a few minutes. This is KYNT and KYN-TV. Yankton post 12 baseball, 10-3 final score to Blair. I'm joined now by head coach Drew Lawrence of Yankton post 12. Coach, thoughts on the game?
Well, we didn't really play a very good game today. Last night after our game, I had said that's the best game that we had played. And we came out and we scored a couple runs in the bottom and take the lead, and I thought we were going to be ready to go, but we gave up 10 runs, all of them unearned. So if you give up 10 unearned runs, it's very tough to win ball games, and it's hard on your pitcher who's doing a good job. So we just struggled, and that's the result of being a younger team, right? Like, we're a younger team. Some days we're going to look very good. Some days we're going to look very average. So today just happened to be the very average one. So we're just trying to make it so that most days are very good.
Always love to see a young team advancing, though, and you love to see the effort plays, especially one in the top of the 7th. We saw catcher Jace McCorkle chasing after a fly ball. You're down 10-3 in the 7th inning, and he's putting 100% effort into that play. What do you think of that?
Well, that's never been a problem with Jace. That's always been one of his things. It doesn't matter if we're up by 10 or down by 10. Jace is usually the guy in there that's getting guys going and getting them fired up or trying to. So that's no surprise to me. I do wish that rubbed off on a couple other players that he does that. But, yeah, that's something he's always done and will continue to do.
Site championship game at 6:30. The third place game will be played at 4:45. The winner of Norfolk versus Omaha South, which is the next game. What are you thinking on the rest of the tournament? What are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, coming into this one, everyone was 1-1 in our pool, it's good because that means that we have a really tough pool. So going into this game, us and Blair, no one really knew who would come out of that. It's kind of the same thing with this one. We're like, either team could win this game, and it'll be fun to watch, and so will the championship once we get there.
Absolutely. I won't hold you any longer, Coach. Thank you for joining me on the postgame show. This is KYNT and KYN-TV. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Yankton Post 12 baseball falls to Blair in day 2 of the annual Lewis and Clark Classic. 10-3 is the final score. Yankton will now go to the third place game that will take place as soon as Norfolk and Omaha South is done, or at 4:45 p.m., whichever one is closer. Pre-game will start as soon as the game is done, or around 4:15, 4:20. I am Tehl Tanner, filling in for Bryce Ladwig today, and this is the Dakota Plains Ag Center post-game show. Proud to support YHS athletics and all area student athletes is Dakota Plains Ag Center. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats for this game. Unfortunately, we have been having a bit of connection issues throughout this game, but we are trying to get them loaded. Unfortunately, not really working. We'll hopefully be able to bring those to you at the start of the next game. What I can tell you is Joe Gilkey started the game pitching. He was very effective through the first 2 innings and then gave up 4 runs in the third and fourth. All of Yankton did as well. Tristan Redmond came in as reliever and pitched a very good final 3 innings, only allowing 1 run in the 5th and then nothing in the 6th and 7th. Redmond's pitching was enough to, I think, I'm going to award him the pest of the game as the relief pitcher. Olston's Technicians pest of the game, your residential and commercial pest control solution. Call 800-KIL-BUGS. Today's player of the game, the Hy-Vee player of the game. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. This one is going to go to Jace McCorkle, simply for the effort plays that he made all game long. We spoke about him a bit in the postgame with head coach Drew Lawrence, and Lawrence said he really loved the energy he gives. Giving 100% on every play is not something that's new, and he hopes that rubs off on some of the other players. So Jace McCorkle is your Hy-Vee player of the game. We're going to go ahead and hear from a few of our sportscaster sponsors before we wrap this up. The UPS store. The UPS store of Yankton can help you with everything ing. Printing, packing, copying, faxing, freighting, any ing your small business needs. Even shredding, notarizing, mailboxing, every ing for small business. And of course, shipping. The UPS store of Yankton across from Walmart. And State Farm Roy Wilcox, who is proud to support Yankton baseball. Good luck this season. And last but certainly not least, the Fox Stop. For all your convenience needs, stop by the Fox Stop. Beverages, premium gas, deli, and lunch items at the corner of Highway 50 and West City Limits Road, the Fox Stop. That's going to do it for this morning's broadcast, or I suppose it is afternoon now. We started in the morning. But we will be back for the third place game this afternoon. I will be back to call that at about 4:15, 4:20 pregame. The pregame will obviously be determined by how long the Norfolk Omaha South game takes. Last night we saw Omaha South and Blair have, I think, near a 3-hour game that obviously pushed everything back. So we will keep you updated, and we will see you then. Until then, this has been KYNT, KYNTV. Big thank you to Ryan Knight back at the studio running board and social media behind the scenes for us today, who's done a great job. So thank you, Ryan. I am Tehl Tanner. This has been Yankton Post 12 Baseball on KYNT and KYNTV.